Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Ripon College women's basketball on this Tuesday evening here in East Central Wisconsin at the Wilmore Center. We'll get you to our broadcast team here in just a little bit, but we want to get to a coach's interview recorded just a little bit ago by our very own Martin Ernser to talk with the head coach of the Ripon College Redhawks, Lauren Busalaki. We'll listen on in as they get set to take on the Lake Forest Foresters this evening in Ripon.
We're here at Doc Weisky Memorial Gymnasium on the grounds of Ripon College. Joining me once again, head coach Lauren Busalaki in her 12th season, heading up the program with the Ripon Lady Redhawks. Coach, once again, welcome.
Thanks for being here, Marty.
Yep, especially on a cold day like today. Hey, we just had a game the other day on Saturday. Jacksonville, Illinois came in, Illinois College. You were coming off of a loss at Grinnell. Talk to me about that win. I thought it was pretty solid, pretty even. Just everything you did seemed to be just better than what they were doing.
Yeah, we were. Our players came out hungry and kind of hunting, which is when everybody plays their best. And so we were really pleased with just our effort on the boards, effort just getting into the next pass position, getting touches on defense. Transferring those touches into advantages on the offensive end and finishing early in the clock in transition. So, yeah, we definitely were pleased with just the intensity we showed on both ends of the floor, which makes our players fun to watch.
It was one of those games where in that first quarter, you're up on them double digits, but if I was just watching the game and not looking at the scoreboard, I would have thought it was much closer. That's just my opinion, you know. But anyway, let's talk about what's going to happen here tonight. Coach Tills, really, she's the dean of the conference, right?
Yeah.
And she's my favorite. I always ask
Legend.
her. I'm going to talk to her afterwards if she brought me a Portillo's hot dog. But she's coming in with just a win in conference play. What do you look for them in terms of what they're going to bring to the table tonight in this contest?
Yeah, Coach Tam, she's a high-energy coach. She does a really good job that way, getting them to just create on both ends of the floor. Offensively, they'll play a motion-style offense. They'll dribble and attack a little bit. They put up a lot of threes every game as well, so it'll be a similar Grinnell-esque look that way, that we've got to close out to contest and guard and force the dribble into our gaps and finish possessions. On the defensive end, she'll change it up. They'll press us, try to create an early opportunity on offense in a shortened defensive possession. So we've got to make sure that we control the basketball in the backcourt. We're still hunting in the front court as well, trying to hunt an advantage. And then they'll play a little bit of zone and man just in the half court. So we'll probably see a little bit of everything today. So it should be a fun one to watch, Marty. See how we respond.
I really appreciate a team that comes in and they're in a 2-3. Oh wait, they're in a man now, and they make you have to. Your point guards and everybody else has to be on. Understand? Hey, wait a minute. A minute ago they were trapping us. Now they're back in a man. And you don't know if you're going to skid up every timeout or whatever. I've always thought that's kind of good. Take a little time off the shot clock maybe for the opposition to have to get organized.
Yeah.
So smart move, my observation. So you're thinking like I came at a good time tonight to watch a good game. And when's the last time you and I looked up at the conference standings where Ripon and Knox were not in 1-2 position, somewhere shuffling the board? All of a sudden, we're going to be talking about some games that are coming down the stretch here. They're going to get real exciting because, Cornell and Lawrence, the new kid on the block. I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, we've got 11 games left, including today, so it'll go by fast, Marty. We got to stay on edge, stay on our tiptoes.
Okay, right. Nothing's for free, Coach.
Totally.
Hey, good luck tonight.
Thanks, Marty. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Back here at the Wilmore Center as we get set for tonight's women's basketball game. We'll have two of them for you tonight, women's game and the men's game. Along with Martin Ernser, I'm Jason Mansmith, our executive producer today, Riley Eisnagel. Holly Birnbauer on camera this evening as well. We're going to get ready to hear the national anthem here in just a few moments, and then we'll take a look at those starting lineups. The Foresters coming into today's matchup 2-11, the Redhawks 10-4 on the season.
Fans, at this time, we would ask you to please rise, remove your caps, as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast here on the Ripon channel and YouTube. Martin, so glad to be back with you again. It's only been a few days.
Yes.
And here we are, ready to bring this one to you. Let's take a look at those starting lineups here. Coming up first for the Lake Forest Foresters. As I mentioned, they are 2-11 on the season and 1-4 in the Midwest Conference. They are under the head coaching direction of Tamlin Tills in her 17th season. Great coach, lots of fun, always good to joke around with. So let's take a look at the starting lineups. Number 5, a 5'2" sophomore from Hawaii, guard Correa Baitlin. Number 12, a 5'9" senior from Cyprus, Rebecca Christodoulou. Number 22, a 5'4" freshman from Honolulu, Hawaii. Number 22, Ariana Ferreira Torralba. Number 34, a 5'10" junior from O'Fallon, Missouri, Kylie Chrysalis. And number 52, a 6' senior from Thornton, Colorado, center Peyton Knowles. Those are the Lake Forest Foresters, their starting lineups for this Tuesday. As we mentioned, under the head coaching direction of Tamlin Tills in her 17th season. Now look at the starting lineup for the Ripon College Redhawks. A little bit of a change from what we saw from this past Saturday. They'll start number 3, a 5'3" sophomore guard from Wild Rose, Wisconsin, Lainey Havlovitz. Number 10, a 5'7" senior guard from Winneconne, Wisconsin, Anna Farney. Number 11, a 5'8" junior guard from Madison, Wisconsin, Natalie Ralwolf. Number 30, a 5'11" senior from Oostburg, forward Ella Tempest. And number 31, a 5'11" freshman from Fredonia and Red Hawk of the Week, Hallie Van Horn. Under the head coaching direction of Lauren Busalaki, those are the Ripon College Redhawks. Obviously, a nice win for the college over the weekend, this past weekend against Illinois College. Coming into this team, Lake Forest, tough season so far for them, 2-11, just 1-4 in the Midwest Conference. But what are we looking forward to here, Marty, the most?
Well, it's about Ripon. You know, Ripon has to play Ripon basketball, and by that, they got to pick up where they left off on Saturday's contest. You know, 2 games ago, they went into Grinnell. And because of that loss, their first blemish of the season in conference play, Ripon, they find themselves all the way down in third place with just one loss, simply because all of a sudden we got new kids on the block. We got Lawrence and we got Cornell. Cornell, who's used to being on top, and we got Lawrence, who's the new kid on the block. So these games are now more important. Nobody can take a game off, and I don't think that coaching staff for Ripon's going to let them do that. As far as Coach Tills' squad from the Lady Foresters, they're disappointed with their record, but they can play free and easy also. And as Coach said in the interview, they're going to put up a lot of threes offensively, and they're going to change things up defensively as well, and they're going to keep you on your toes. Might be zone one time, it might be a man-to-man or a half-court trap the next.
Set to get this on their way. Tip is controlled by the Redhawks. Quickly to move. Rowell with a little shot, no good. Ripon will work it back out on top to Farney.
That's a nice weapon to have, Jason. If you think you're going to win that tip, and that's what that was.
7 on the shot clock as they'll reload back out. Farney for a 3. That'll roll off the rim. Rebounded out by Ripon again. Shot back out. 10 pass. Now to Rowell for the 3. That time goes.
Oh. Well, here's an example of what second and third effort on the offensive glass can do for you.
Ripon will start player-to-player defense as the Foresters working around. Just the Dulu picked off. Now 10 pass through.
Great anticipation by Tempest to come from behind on the side without fouling and knock that away.
Pavlovitz will file down. So Allen now back on out. Rowell will go up for it. Tempest looking to go baseline.
Just skip that ball.
I was going to say.
Yeah, skip past it.
Farney will bring it in this time. Reload back out to Havlovitz. 5 on the shot clock. She's at the elbow. Got to put one up and gets it to go.
And that was off balanced, as you and I could both see up here in the perch. That was just very, very nice shot considering her body position.
Bateman will swing it over to the right side. There's Knowles in the middle working against Tempest. And picked off this time again by Ripon's Lady Havlovitz. Pushed down inside. There's Farney underneath the basket. Too far underneath the basket, but she'll get fouled.
Knowles on the other end did a nice job of getting that ball down there. I think she just needed to look for her own shot. There's not a lot of bigs that pass the ball well. And when I see one, they stand out. And
Farney's first free throw is good for the senior.
Ripon does a good job of, when they create a turnover, of transition basketball. In other words, getting down there with speed and actually makes that other free throw as well, and putting pressure on the opposing team with your transition offense. What do we got here? Something with the
clock is running still.
Okay.
I think they maybe didn't.
It's a little early for the mercy roll, isn't it?
7-0, right?
Yeah. Little sarcasm there.
8:15 is what it will be set to. And the shot clock at 27. Okay, got those all taken care of. Possession will still stay with the Foresters as they set up at the top of the key. Working on the outside edge, trying to get the screen. Left side hand, Baitlon will throw back out. Mr. Dulu.
Tried to pick and roll, and it just didn't work.
Farney again will go coast, back out. Havlovitz fires over to Rowolf on the head fake and the give.
Ooh. Good ball movement here by Ripon.
Farney on the attack, gets picked, and a held ball. Possession will go to Lake Forest.
Nice job by the defender for Lake Forest. Farney goes up, wanted to shoot, couldn't, bailing out. Good defensive play to get your hands on the ball without fouling. Question is, what's Lake Forest going to do to get on the board?
Pistatulu. Shot on the way, three-point attempt is no good off the glass. That's their first attempt at the basket. Rowolf will catch in the corner and roll back up to the top. Wide open, Havlowitz stands in the three-point attempt, no good.
Pushing it, Lake Forest.
Baitlon will left-handed swing it up. That won't go. Rebounded out. Foot on the line. Out of bounds. Yeah, one off a Ripon.
Good wheels by the guard for Lake Forest.
on that rebound.
Checking in for the Foresters will be Michaela Campbell, a 5'11" freshman from Round Lake Beach, Illinois. Inbounds at the top. Shot for three is no good. Comes off, rebounded by Farney. Quick pass out, Van Horn, good for two. And Coach Tills wants a timeout, 9-0. Redhawks out to an early lead with 6:52. Right now it comes down to a good defense and the fact that they've only given Lake Forest a chance to make 2 shots or at least attempts at it.
Right, and you could argue sometimes a bad shot attempt is like a turnover. And
I'm sorry, 3 attempts.
Yeah, and Ripon makes you pay. I mean, first of all, they're doing a great job of offensive rebounding, Ripon is, and then one and done on the defensive end when they do get a shot up, the visitors. And then the transition basketball I mentioned earlier, what better example than what we just witnessed. Ripon ladies getting out both sides. They're running the wings. Farney, great job of pushing the ball down the middle of the court. So you have either wing so the defense can't cheat to one side, and then she throws a high-rise strike fastball to the freshman from Random Lake for an easy layup. I mean, Ripon came out ready to play.
Across the timeline, Ariana. Now to the left side, Christodoulou. Looking to feed down inside.
Good help and recover by Wolf.
Christodoulou,
or Raw Wolf, I should say.
Throws that ball back out, 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Baitlon. Christodoulou leading the team with 18 points per ball game.
Now they're in trouble with the shot clock.
2 on the shot clock and a ball knocked out of bounds with 1 second remaining on the shot clock, but there's a foul.
They're going to call the reach with 2 seconds left on that shot clock, huh?
They will.
I love the help and recover, too, by Ripon. Weak side, Raw Wolf comes over when they fed the post, double. Then they realized, okay, it's all good. Raw Wolf goes back and recovers to her opponent.
Kayla Campbell misses on her free throws. Still scoreless for the Foresters. Quick feed ahead up to Farney and good.
You know, that's an area of concern if I'm Lake Forest. I'm only shooting 64% from the free throw line as a team. Nice.
Give and go inside. There we go. Up on the board. Chrysalis with 2. Chryselius, I should say.
Hey, you did a good job on those intros. I was starting to sweat.
Took some time today on those, right? Tempest will go up with it, puts it up, good for 2. 13-2 lead here, 5:40 remaining in the first quarter.
Michaela Campbell, like you said, in there now. I never think of the name of a town with beach in it from Illinois.
Farney will throw back out. Havlowitz will come on the attack, goes through 2 defenders, scoops up, right-handed finish and basket.
That is her patented move. You know, when you watch a player, you get used to them season after season, and we can go back years and there's certain players and what they like to do, and that certainly, I would say, is her trademark shot. And when you're short of stature, I gotta believe those are some of the moves that she had to develop in high school.
Free throw, Havlowitz is going to miss short, rebounded out by Van Horn. Vanessa Solano and Mackenzie Bester checking in. Quick feed down to Van Horn. Tempest had that one lost, but Knowles picks it off. Here come the Foresters on the other side. Baitlon, quick feed out. Christodoulou goes up, good control, basket in.
Boy, that was a tough move. Even the rotation of the defense didn't faze her.
Screen off the edge for Havlowitz inside the Tempest down low. Should be double teamed.
She leads.
Scoop up, no good. Rebound Tempest one more time, no good. Go ahead.
Boy, she's got the ball, and I can see why she leads the team in scoring. She's got it right now.
Christodoulou
Look at that.
puts up a shot.
Talk about going through the contact. She averages just under 20 a game. Also leads the team in steals and assists.
Solano's on the left edge, down over to Van Horn. Double-double from Hallie on Saturday. Earned those Performer of the Week for the Redhawks. Bester fights through and gets beat up. And the foul will be called on Correa. Bateman. Nope. They call it on Peyton Knowles.
Going to see the young lady from Antigo gets in for Tempest.
Sophie Schleve, the sophomore. 5'11" forward. Bester, the 5'6" junior. Free throw is a little bit short on that one.
The Red Robins of Antigo.
Yes.
Any connection to the franchise, you think, with Burgers?
I do not know.
We'll
you can think in all your research during the day. Schleve with the rebound back up and in good. You can find that out, right?
There's nothing more pleasing to a coaching staff than an offensive rebound on the free throw line.
3-point attempt is no good. A quick feed
out
to
what a
Van
pass.
Horn. She'll stop, put it up off the glass, use the spot. Tills wants another timeout.
Timeout.
19-6 lead here for the Redhawks. 3:57 remaining in the first quarter. Another timeout taken by the Foresters, ripping in their home white jerseys with the red number and black trim, which I know people are waiting for, and also the Foresters and the black jerseys with the red numbers today.
How striking are those uniforms from the Foresters?
Well, they are good. Not quite as good as the Ravens on this past weekend. The black with the purple trim, those were awesome.
Yeah.
Loved them. Looked really, really sharp out there.
How'd they do in that game?
They won.
Okay.
So, must be the uniform, right?
Yeah. It's just as important to look good than to be good.
I thought the two good uniforms over the weekend of the football were the Ravens and the Commanders in the white top with the red helmet and the red pants. They look good.
Yeah, almost old school.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Timeout taken by the Foresters. That is their second timeout taken. And they trail 19-6. And they'll inbounds. Baitlon will cross the timeline. Look for some help on the right side. Campbell this time. And around the edge. Just to do the baseline run with Bester, reverse layup.
Just didn't get enough
on the backside.
Yeah, nice move on that reverse layup. Just missed the window.
Pass inside. Van Horn, athletic ability saved her on that one.
What is this? Instant replay? That is the third outlet she's been the recipient of. Van Horn getting out and running, and her teammates throwing strikes to her.
Oh, picked off by Vanessa Solano. Ripon will come the other way with a 15-point lead here in the first quarter. Solano, 3, good rotation. That's going to miss. And
she was off balance as she went into that shot. It was almost like she almost stumbled to her left.
Checking in for the Foresters will be number 20, a 5'4" freshman from Newcastle, Indiana. That is Emma Hart. Top of the key, Campbell with it this time. Check that, Caselius. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Foresters. And Anna Farney back in for the Redhawks. 21-6, 2:51 remaining. That one goes out of bounds on the inbounds.
Good pressure, good denial on that inbounds.
Natalie Rawolf will do the inbounds on the south end of the gymnasium. Bester will walk it up. Runs the point well.
Yes, she does. She's strong, very strong with the ball. Good feed.
Schleve gonna fight through, get fouled along the way.
Boy, did Solano find her. I mean, she had to throw a dart because those striking uniforms for the Foresters were on both sides of the receiver, and she threw the strike.
Rawolf will bring it up top. Got to get one in, does so. Schleve back to Rawolf. She'll set up for the 3. That one's just a little deep. Ripon gets the rebound, they'll reset. Schlevy turns through.
I like what Schlevy did. And when the ball didn't go through the cylinder, but what she did, she didn't take the dribble. She understood where she was, and that you gather yourself with the dribble. That gives that extra time for that defense to collapse on you. So she just pivoted and shot without the dribble. Just came up short on that iron.
Knowles will check back in. Also checking in for the first time today, number 11, 5'9" and senior guard Peyton Davison.
So Lake Forest is going to have to figure out. It's the transition uncontested layups by Ripon that's really making this a lopsided game in the first quarter. Lake Forest has to find a way to take away the fast break and see if they can get some of the tempo of the contest at their pace and not Ripon's.
Forrester's looking for some points.
Another steal.
Off.
Look at that pass. Look at that.
Schlevy this time is going to go off. Fouled.
Boom, 2 passes, 2 bounce passes from center to wing to post. And right now, Lake Forest has no answer for Ripon's transition. It starts with the rebounding.
5 turnovers for the Foresters so far. Here's the free throw from Schlevy. That one's a little too strong. Largest lead of the ball game right now, 16 for the Hawks. Next free throw makes it 17. 23-16. 2:13 left in the first quarter. In for Lake Forest, number 21, Jamie Springsteed. 5'7" junior.
It's a little quiet here. Still Christmas break they're on, so we're going to see that probably next home game. They should be back in school.
Davidson at the top, working against Schlevy. Shot put up. Tempest with the rebound.
Once again, defensive rotation by Tempest caused that turnover. Coach Buzalaki with both bigs out on the court together.
Baxter runs into the wall.
Boy, did she ever.
Rawolf comes away with it. Farney rolls it to Tempest. 7 on the shot clock. She'll put it up. Go to the line.
Yeah, Tempest went sideways when she got in the air.
It's going to be on Peyton Knowles. That's going to be her second.
Shooting 2 for the Redhawks. Tempest.
Interesting seeing both bigs on the court for Buzalaki's Lady Redhawks. Don't normally see that.
Tempest makes that free throw. That one's a little strong. Ball goes out of bounds. And that will go to Lake Forest.
Yeah, Rawolf made a run for it. Couldn't get there.
Havlovitz will come back in.
Less than a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter, and it's been all Ripon. And it started with the rebound, offensive rebounding, and then from there, transition basketball. Very high, but just very high percentage baskets being made by Ripon. Most of them around the rim.
Checking in Annika Kinnear. Pressure off the right side of the key. Roll it to the top.
Off her own heel on the wraparound dribble. They were able to save it.
Under 10 on the shot clock, and Schlevy got a hand on that one. Now they'll fight in the middle, and a foul will be called against Ripon.
Yeah, probably going to go against Farney, I'm thinking. Farney. Oh, it wasn't. They gave that to
Schlevy.
Yeah. Touch pass, huh?
Thought she stepped over the line, to be honest with you, but
almost a walk.
Gotta let him
there.
play a little bit.
Yeah. Good way to
minute to go.
Good way to couch that. They just, defense for Ripon, not letting them get that ball in the paint.
3-point attempt on the way, no good. Ran down by Anna Farney.
They're pretty much forcing Lake Forest to put it up from outside.
Rawolf back out to Tempest. Ripon will have to shoot one. They'll do with Havlowitz. That's a little bit too strong. Schlevy with a good board.
Yeah, it was.
Back to Havlowitz. Kick back out. Schlevy mid-range. Good.
Good. Good two-person combo there, huh?
6 points for Schleve. 14 on the game clock in the first quarter. Good pressure defense by the Hawks so far this first quarter. Comes the head fake. Got to put one up at the buzzer. That won't go. What we'll do, we'll take a quick break and come back. Redhawks lead by 20. Second quarter comes your way in just a little bit. Back here at the Wilmore Center as we get set for quarter number 2. Redhawks lead by 20. They've led from the get-go here, out-rebounding Lake Forest 16-8 in that first quarter. Starting 5 back in the mix for Ripon. Same for Lake Forest. Here's the runner from Rawolf. That won't go. Tempest had it, lost it, got low, but nice job by Allie Van Horn to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, for a minute I thought she knocked it off the opposition, but no, not in the eyes of the official.
Ariana Ferreira Torrealba bringing it up the court.
Yeah, let's see what Coach Tills said. She had her whole team called in there having a conversation. I'm sure it was pretty much a one-way conversation. See what they do in their half-court offense, if they can get that Ripon defense to shift a little.
Top of the key, Knowles will push it down. Caselius on the attack will get fouled. Nope.
She's got to have a right hand on that move. They got the ball where they wanted to. Van Horn rode her right to the baseline, and she tried to still finish with her left. You saw what happened.
Van Horn at the corner. Will roll up mid. Farney will come through.
Oh,
big scoop underneath. Can't get a Tempest there to put it back up and good.
Nice job by Tempest. See what she does here. What a crossover.
Shot. Good.
Oh my.
Yep.
The crossover dribble relocated, then the pop. What a shot.
Rebecca Christodoulou. I'll get it. Christodoulou rebounded.
Yeah, Christodoulou. Rebecca. I'll say the first name. Rebecca. Here we go.
12 is the number for her.
Boy, she's strong with the ball.
Not working through Van Horn. Nice little scoop as well. Can't get it to go, but we got fouled. Farney's got 6. Van Horn's got 6. Sophie Schleve's got 6.
Tempest leads the team in scoring with 14. Then the point guard, Havlovitz, with 10. And then from there, it's pretty much you got 8 by Rawolf. Van Horn was 7. And then both Carson Nelson as well as Farney was average 6 points apiece. Pretty balanced. Oh, nice steal by who else? Christodoulou.
And gets tripped up there on the other side, rolled back out.
Yeah. Van Horn with the help.
Inside feed.
Nice block.
Alyssa Jones blocked there.
You know, they're trying to attack the paint, and they're getting the ball in there, and it's still a little rough for Lake Forest.
Farney at the jumper free throw line, good.
Well, all of a sudden, she gets a ball, finishes at the baseline on a runner, and now a stop and pop on a mid-range jump shot for the Winneconne grad. Yeah, they're feeding the paint now. They just got to finish like that.
Yeah. Caselius with the finish.
She does have a right hand. I just learned that. What do we got here?
And we have a timeout on the floor.
30-second timeout.
Okay. Well, you know, your point guard's faster than you can get the timeout called for Ripon.
Next action for the Redhawks. When is that, you'll say?
Well, that'll be Saturday, and Redhawks are going to travel down to Monmouth, Illinois, and take on the Scots from Monmouth on Saturday, January 18th. You know, elsewhere around the conference tonight, it's Monmouth at Cornell, that very Monmouth team we just mentioned. Watch out for Cornell. They're 5-0 in conference. Cornell travels to Beloit on Saturday. And then, that's tonight's game. And then also Illinois College is at Knox tonight. LU, because there's 9 teams in the conference. Lawrence University has the off night tonight.
Okay.
And if there's a matchup that I would look at, Illinois College, I think, is a little better than their record. They're at Knox. Knox is surprisingly playing 500 conference ball. That'd be the upset I would pick.
22-point lead for Ripon, 32-10 here. Quick feed underneath, sent this up and good.
How's that from a big to a big? I call Van Horn a big, but she can play anywhere.
Comfortable lead for the Redhawks.
Yeah, they were up by 20 at the end of the first.
Mid-range put up, no good. Rebounded out, nobody was there.
No, good box out by Bester. This will be interesting
Van
here.
Horn lays it up, good for 2.
Oh, just plays over the top. Boy, how many of those right-handed layups on fast breaks has she had in the first half? I would say 5.
Back out to the edge, Ripon will defend. Priscillius at the key, backs out.
How are they going to rule
off
that?
of Ripon?
So the one thing that Coach Tills you can see since the end of the first quarter, definitely attacking the lane. Regardless of what position, you're a dribble drive guard or you're feeding the post.
Molly Johannes checking in for Ripon, the junior from El Dorado. And that ball goes off of her.
Almost get the impression Campbell, the freshman, is getting used to the contact at the college level.
3 on the way is no good. Ripon comes down with it, but
Look at
stolen
that.
away. Basket up, too hard. Rebounded again. This goes to Ripon.
Johannes.
Good scoop. Johannes will bring it back out. Rauwolf will fight for it. 2 on her.
Just picked up their pressure.
Havlovitz 3, that'll miss.
They appear to be in a zone in that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Transition. The 2-3 it looked like. But they're really picking up the intensity on the defensive side of things right there. It's the most intense I've seen the half-court defense by the Forsters so far here in the first half.
26-point lead for Ripon.
Feeding that high post.
Christodoulou on the attack. And she handles well, doesn't she?
Yeah. So strong.
Bester,
way to read it.
Bester will go and lay it up too hard. Johannes was there, gets fouled.
Way to follow, Johannes. Bester, nice job laying in the weeds, anticipating that. I mean, when you are strong with the ball, like Krista Dulu is for Lake Forest, that is what offensive basketball is all about. When you're that strong with the ball, it allows you to work on your offensive game in terms of scoring and shooting. And so anybody that wants to be a high school basketball player, if you're strong with the ball, regardless of your position, you're going to be a huge asset, not only to yourself, but to your team.
Missed free throw. Ripon gets it back as Bester will reload at the left edge. Find Van Horn for 3. Good.
Like I said earlier, yeah, she's a big on that
Just
pass.
a 2, actually.
Yeah, okay, on the line. When she had that pass to Tempest, I said big to big. Well, she plays guard, too. Bester almost with another theft.
Ooh, Christodoulou took one in the face.
Oh, their best player. They can't afford to lose her.
Bester will go up. Timeout. Yep.
I think Tills had a good view of that, too, going down. I wonder if she's got a bloody nose or
She
mouth.
took a shoulder off either shoulder or elbow off the side of the face as she was coming through that screen. Went down pretty hard there.
Yeah.
Rebecca Christodoulou being attended to by the training staff here, and Coach Tills out there as well.
So those are the games tonight. Lake Forest, of course, is here. Monmouth at Cornell, Grinnell at Beloit, Illinois College at Knox. I still say Illinois College has a chance to upset Knox, which I can't believe I'm saying. This Saturday, Ripon travels to Monmouth that we mentioned earlier. Lawrence, the new kid on the block, the team that's currently in second place with a 5-1 conference record, travels to Cornell, who's 5-0. That is going to be Vietnam. Knox is at Beloit on Saturday, and then Lake Forest is at Illinois College. Grinnell will have Saturday afternoon off.
Okay. So getting some help here is Krista Dulu.
Nice to see, as they always say, she's walking. She got a shot in the schnoz. She's making sure that her nose is supposed to be where it is.
That's a tough.
And anybody
that's
that's
yeah.
you ever take that shot to the nose
Yeah.
and the eyes are watering, and hopefully it's just a shot and not a broken nose. But I love the way, so since the end of the first quarter, Lake Forest attacking the lane, trying to make things happen, higher percentage shots. Ripon doing a better job, I think, in the second quarter of challenging those entry passes, getting steals, getting tips. So they're doing the right thing.
Maddie Friedel checking into the game for the Redhawks. Ella Tempest back in with a 30-point lead for Ripon. Top of the key as the Foresters look for some points.
You know, that smothering defense on the perimeter by Ripon that we're seeing right now, that's why we're not seeing Lake Forest shooting too many threes.
Coming off the edge, 8 on the shot clock.
Good pass.
Shot put up too hard, rebounded out. And jumper on the way, no good. Tempest comes down with the pull.
Yeah, she had a good shoot. Peyton Davidson had a good look on the offensive putback.
Big scoop. Havlowitz puts it off the glass. Tempest hits it. Shot from Friedel, no good.
Good looking shot.
We'll run the other way with Emma Hart.
Ball management here if you're Lake Forest. Your goal here is to get a good look on every possession, not turn it over.
Good little baby hook, but just won't fall.
Yeah. 3 on 2.
Good feed over to Bester. Too hard of a pass from Johannes.
Yeah, good idea. You know, you get a nice rhythm half-court offense like Ripon's showing, even though they threw that one away on the entry pass. Just where everybody knows where everybody is and the ball is moving quickly side to side like that, it's fun to watch. It's almost like they know where they're going with the ball before they execute the pass.
Paitlon over to the left edge. Peyton Davidson will meet Ella Tempest.
Lots of time on the shot clock. They're going to call too much body by the Winneconne grad, Farney.
First personal, and the team second this quarter. Inbounds from Lake Forest.
Everybody playing that tough D on the ball for Ripon. Look at that. By Bester jumps that entry pass, caused the steal.
Bester will walk it up.
Yeah, Maddie Friedel got that ball, loose ball.
Bester on the edge, looking for, well, she'll find Anna Farney back there.
Get out of that corner. There you go.
Friedel.
Oh.
Missed the pass on that. Good effort by Ripon.
Farney to give her body up for that. Way to go.
Left-handed and good effort is there.
Just as the shot clock was coming to an end. Ripon's not thinking about the scoreboard. They're thinking about playing good, aggressive basketball. Fake a pass, make a pass. Nice theft by the big.
Once again, down to Tempest. She'll go up. That one's good.
I don't know if I've seen a player that goes as high on the glass for her layups as Tempest, where she'll kiss that glass well above the painted square.
Foot on the line, out of bounds, Ripon basketball. Schleve, Solano, and Presley Buwalda checking in. The 5'8" junior from Randolph.
Jamie Springstead just from Bradenton, Florida, number 21 for them.
Got it.
And she was a little ticked off with that last play. And as they're saying, the kid, Christodoulou, is back out for the Foresters.
Correct.
On the court.
Schlevy.
Inside-outside basketball.
Wow. 3 seconds in the lane,
Okay. What happened on that, I think a couple teammates for the Lady Redhawks were thinking, hey, I'm going to position for the offensive rebound. They're going to shoot. And then when they didn't, there was the violation.
90 seconds remaining here in the first half. Around the outside perimeter, Foresters will work.
Nice take. Oh, lost the handle.
Out of bounds. Lake Forest 5 of 25 in shooting.
Peyton Davidson had a crossover, beat her person, and then ran the gauntlet, got through the help defense. And don't you know it? It was the third white uniform that got her to turn the ball over.
They'll put 2 on Buwalda on the inbounds, and here comes Vanessa Solano. Schlevy, good game so far.
Look at that pass.
Nice speed underneath, back out. Extra pass helps it, can't get in though. Buwalda will go back, fade it away, hook it off the front of the rim, and good.
Wow. Randolph Jr.
Come down to the baseline.
That is so pretty, that jump shot. Snaps those legs underneath her like Dave DeBuscher. We're going way back, folks. New York Knicks, 1960s.
I don't even know who that is, Marty.
Yeah, you have to look it up. He played on the New York Knicks World Championship.
I'll trust you. Farney inside to Schlevy.
Yeah, like Schlevy, nice finish. She's going to have double digits at half. You know, our executive producer was saying back in those days, yeah, the shorts were tight and short, and you only had, 2 choice of colors of shoes.
White or black Converse, right?
Yeah.
Christodoulou with 5 on the clock. She'll put up the shot. That one won't go. Tough first half here for Lake Forest. And that will be the end of the first half as Ripon has a comfortable 48-12 lead here after 2 quarters complete. We will take a nothing yet.
They're going to, so the whistle blew prior to the buzzer. A little slow on the trigger over there at the scorer's table. It is the correct call. So, well.
A tip drill here, right?
Yeah, right. It's a all in one motion.
Chuck it. That one, Solano with a big block. Comes away with it. And that's how the half will end. Tick in the scorebook for Solano, 48-12. We'll step away, come back with the second half here in just a little bit. This is Ripon College women's basketball. Back here at the Wilmore Center as we get set for the second half. Ripon leading Lake Forest 48-12. Let's take a look at some of those stats for the Foresters. 6 of 27 shooting for 22%, 0 for 6 behind the arc. They went to the free throw line twice, missed both of them. On the other side of it, Ripon 21 of 38 for 58%, 1 of 6 behind the arc. For 16% shooting there, 5 of 13 at the free throw line. Offensive rebounds, 12 for Ripon. Defensive rebounds, 16 for Ripon. They are up 28-14 when it comes to rebounds.
Wow.
Taking a look at some of the individual statistics here for you. Hallie Van Horn with 11, Anna Farney 10, Hallie Tempest 8 on the other side. Christodoulou with 8, and Caselius with 4. 3 on the way, Rawolf, that'll go in and out. Starting 5 back out for Ripon, which we expected.
Yeah.
Put a little gas on here for the first 5 or 6 minutes. Here's the runner, put up. Maybe it's that basket, right? Oh, there it goes in left-handed from
High-low game with the point guard to Tempest. On the nice drive by Havlovitz, and then Tempest finishes up off the offensive glass, putback.
Floor on this one is picked out of there by Lake Forest.
Then once he Christodoulou on the floor, catch another shot to the face.
3-pointer good for Christodoulou.
She's one of those players that any team would like to have.
Wolf is on the side looking for Tempest. 12 turnovers for the Foresters in the first half. I should say that is Van Horn on the 3. Won't go. Christodoulou ahead. Ariana will throw over. That pass
just
shot.
grazed that front of the rim. And there's Ripon, more of the same, running.
Havlowitz at the jump stop, right-handed. That won't go.
Too far away. She was about one stride away from that for that move.
No look pass to the corner, shot for 3. There we go.
A rhythm catch and rhythm and shoot on the 3. Christodoulou setting the table for her teammate. Who made that shot?
Ariana Ferreira-Toralba. And a timeout taken by the Foresters, 50-18. Ripon leading here. Ripon scoring on average. What do we say they were doing per game? 60 points per game, it looked like. No, that was Lake Forest was 60 points per game.
Ripon averages about
67.4 is what I got in my stats.
Yeah, they do. They average 67. Ripon's opponents this year averaged just 52%. And then at points, I should say, not percent, points. On a percentage basis, Ripon shoots 43%. Their opponents this year for Ripon shoot 35%. So that's good defense by Ripon. That number is only going to get better if Ripon continues to play like this against Lake Forest. And then on three-point percentage, Ripon shoots 36% as a team. 29% are the opponents on the year.
Anna Farney at the top to the left side. Havlowitz will fire down. Van Horn's going to get fouled. Springstead's going to get the foul for the Foresters. And Hallie Van Horn will shoot. First one, good rotation. And good. Just a freshman.
Yeah, hard to believe with that skill set.
That one's good too. Ripon extends the lead, 52-18. Christodoulou will back it out. Here's the three-point attempt on the way, no good. Rauwolf fighting for the rebound.
Nice
He'll go
pass.
up with it. Celius, that won't go for her.
Did everything right, but go down through the cylinder.
Run out, Rauwolf on the catch. She'll drive baseline. That one's going to go into the backcourt and over and back.
Yeah. What happened, Rauwolf on the wing attacked, and then she realized she couldn't. She got walled up, and when she kicked it out, her teammate had already made the commitment to the lane. And that's a zig and a zag, as they say.
That it is. Maitland over to Criselius. Three-point attempt, Christodoulou, no good. Rebounded back to the Foresters. Working into the paint a little bit more.
Oh,
Picked out of there.
got the moves.
Yeah.
Just can't get it to fall.
Tempest will back it in. She'll go left-handed. That one's pulled down, rebounded by Farney.
Good hustle.
Inside feed, they'll go. Farney's underneath there, puts it up. That won't go. Rebounded Havlowitz. She'll put it up and get fouled.
You know, you keep moving and making and good things happen. Very active, this Ripon squad tonight on both ends of the court. They are just putting out a lot of energy. It's good to see.
Riley Criselius called for the foul. Annika Kinnear checking in.
You know, so Ripon, they had to travel the same day when they lost to Grinnell last week. You play that same day after that 4.5, 5 hour ride. Well, they got to go down to Monmouth, Illinois on Saturday. It's the same kind of thing. And then, of course, Grinnell got Ripon, gave them their first taste of a loss, and now they got to be going down to take on Monmouth.
I think they might head down on Friday, actually, is what I'm hearing. So
okay.
That'll be helpful for them.
And this time of year, too, oh, what an outlet.
Tempest up, could get the rim to go. She'll fight for it this time and get fouled. One of those missed the 0-footer because you're underneath the basket too far.
Yeah, exactly right. But the transition game tonight, that's been all Ripon in transition, and Lake Forest has had no answer for that. They starts with the rebounding, and then they get out and they're running the floor all evening.
Tempest at the free throw line. First shot is good. Ripon short on that one, but rebounded by Van Horn. She'll go up with it. Missed, and here come the Foresters. Left-handed float.
Bester for that board.
Ripon will still move it quickly. Jump stop. There's basket open underneath. They slid into that zone again, did they, on coverage in the back there?
Yeah, look who got him on the backdoor baseline. Fernie, she makes herself available without the ball, about as good as anybody on this team, moving without the ball in that half-court offense.
38-point lead here. Krista Dulu will grow on the attack and get fouled by Van Horn, it looks like.
Redhawks foul 31, Calvin Van Horn. That's her second, team's first of the quarter.
And Alexis Jordan is going to join the floor now, the junior.
Yeah, we're going to start.
Senior, I should say, from Milwaukee.
Nicolay High School. We're going to see a lot of floor time going to some players here, I would think, in a bit, given the score.
I think we got a few players out for the Redhawks as well tonight.
Yeah, good point. You talked about that at halftime. I hadn't realized that Bree Miller wasn't there, being one of those. Nice.
Cut through the middle, up and good.
That's, you know, when you see the pick and roll, the give and go, the old types of plays, and they work. It's nice basketball.
And McGinnis Rodriguez, I don't see on the bench either as well. So here's the lay-in from Tempest, make it a 40-point lead.
Tempest, cat's out of the bag now. The coaches now know how fast she really can run, so she can't dog it in the practice sprints now.
Also haven't seen Carson Nelson tonight, too.
Right.
Checking in would be Maggie Glaus, the junior from Elmwood. Looking to get one in. Krista Dula worked by Joyner. Wraparound, intercepted, picked off. Havlovitz throws to Van Horn. She'll fight for control and get it to go.
Left-handed layup there through the contact. Well done, Van Horn.
Around to the outside edge.
Boy.
3 on the way. Krista Dulu is good. Rebound comes down. Havlovitz. That one's inside, picked off. Krista Dulu will come back with it. Ball gonna go. Be a foul there.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, the fast break points for Ripon. It's been early and often.
Checking in for Lake Forest will be number 23, Sarah Mills, 5'10" junior. I'm going to give credit to the officials here too tonight because they're keeping this game moving in the fact of we know what the score
nice
is.
Rhythm.
Right? Yeah, it's not getting.
It's got a nice rhythm. It hasn't turned into something that's you don't want to have to be around.
I mean, you got to call the obvious stuff, right? But you know, letting a few things maybe be a little bit more gracious with a 42-point lead with 4:03 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, I've never seen a game like this. Hits that safety valve on top because Ripon wouldn't let him get the entry pass anywhere else.
5 on the shot clock for the Foresters.
Got to shoot. And they're going to get a tie-up So what they'll do is put a second back on the shot clock. It was a jump ball, so Arrow was in possession of the Foresters, so it'll be an inbound with, I believe, 1 second on the shot clock once they set that. And they do. And it is.
Inbounds.
Nope. And then you'll have your violation officially. Tough spot to be put into with 1 second on that shot clock.
Ripon will bring it across the timeline, find Bester with 3:43 remaining.
Solano will check in on the next dead ball situation for Redhawks.
Rawolf will come off the edge. Shot on the way. Nope.
It was
ball out of bounds.
Blocked. Trying to get that shot away was Maggie Glaus. Had it blocked.
So Solano will come on in.
And Havlovich takes his seat.
Right side kick for the Foresters. Shot on the way, put up, no good, rebounded. Oh, that one is good. Joyner ran into a bunch of people down on the edge, held ball.
Well, the way it sits right now in conference, and it's early, they got 11 games remaining in conference. But you got Cornell, Lawrence, Ripon, Grinnell, and Knox. They're all, those 5 teams are fighting for the top 4 spots. It's early to be talking about conference postseason play, but and then Illinois College, Monmouth Lake Forest, and Beloit all on the bottom of the win-loss column. And that's the way it is right now. What's interesting is how you have Ripon and Knox in the 3rd and 5th spots right now. And those two have been dominating the ladies' Midwest Conference for the last number of years, at least 3 years in a row with Knox who's been there.
6 on the shot clock. Rawolf will try to direct something through there. Got to take one and fire to the edge. Solano for a 3. That won't go. Rebounded out by Lake Forest. Look to the edge. Inside, turnaround, jumper, put up, nice shot.
Very nice turnaround jumper.
Peyton Davidson. Ripon leads 62-24.
Look at that feed.
Basket up and good.
Boy, you turn your head down on you're guarding down in the post, you turn your head for a second, and Solano made you pay for it.
Rebound comes down to the Redhawks, leading by 40. Quick feed to Rawolf with 1:44. Solano takes it over to Rawolf for the 3. That'll hit back iron, gets their own rebound. Collectively there. Solano again loses it off her foot, rolls out of bounds. Couple of new players coming in for Ripon. Sophie Schleve into the ball game, and also it looks like Maddie Friedel. Come back in.
McHenry, Illinois. Nice area.
90 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Look at those hands. Rawolf almost creating a turnover or getting a theft of her own. They go to the high post. Little shuttle passes off that post.
3-point attempt on the way, no good. Rebounded out.
Yeah, that was Maddie Friedel who just got in. That was self-defense on that.
Joyner's got room to the rim, and she'll kick it back out. Rawolf 3, that's good to make it 67-24.
You know, coming into this game tonight, too, Rawolf shoots the pill from downtown. She shoots at 43% on threes.
Right.
Very nice. You shoot mid to upper 30 percentile as Solano finishes with a runner down the left lane line. You shooting at 35, 38%. Your people are happy with her, your coaching staff. Well, look at what she's shooting at. Pretty impressive by Raw Wolf.
Top of the key. Ripon will work it around to the outside edge. Raw Wolf.
And in fact, what's interesting, Raw Wolf shoots 39% from the floor and 43% from the three-point line.
11.1 remaining here. I saw on the last defensive opportunity by Ripon, Coach Busalaki saying, hey, let's just lay back a little bit. We'll just not worry about any fouls right here and let them kind of do what they need to do. Three-pointer on the way. That's going to hit front of the iron. Third quarter complete. Redhawks lead 67-26. We'll come back with the fourth in just a moment. Back here at the Wilmore Center as we get set for quarter number 4. The Redhawks lead 67-26. A couple of different folks out there for the Redhawks to start this. Lainey Havlowitz, Presley Buwalda, Ella Tenpass, Santa Farney, and Sarah Trzynski.
She was one of the freshmen over at the house for dinner Sunday. Trzynski.
Looking to the left edge.
Rose Hall. Trzynski is from.
Good move on the way. Tempest there to meet it, though.
Wow.
Two on the shot clock. Good finish, though.
That's pretty impressive resolve by
Davidson
on that. I mean, she had everybody on the defensive unit at one time or other, it seemed, was guarding her.
Buwalda will push it down to Tempest. She'll spin it left-handed, too hard. And a
foul on Tempest, probably.
Yeah, looks like it is.
Yeah, she got beat on the weak side. Emma Hart was able to get that rebound before Tempest did. I always like seeing people that haven't got a lot of playing time getting out there, see what they can bring.
Ball out of bounds that time.
You know, you can tell, because, Trzynski's kind of looking at Farney. Hey, am I supposed to inbound it or not? You know?
Give and go there. Went
a little bit
too far to Havlowitz. She gets it back, though. 3-on-1, scoops up, no good. Davidson has it. And Buwalda will back off on.
Oh, yeah, she's not backing off. She's going to make Davidson work for a living.
On the top, shot no good. Trzynski will bring it into Lainey Havlowitz.
Yep.
Over the timeline. Good look inside.
Nice.
Give and go. There we go. She was on the right side at the right distance.
Makes a coach smile. The execution of that half-court play is what they're looking for, the rhythm and that timing.
Redhawks have out-rebounded Lake Forest 48-24.
Yeah, they're pretty much going to, in a score like this, we can pretty much guess they're going to be leading substantially in almost every favorable statistic.
Nadia Hoffa checking in for Ripon, as is, what else did I miss out there? 15. Molly Johannes back in as well.
Yep, like you said, Hoffa's out there. Buwalda stays. Trzynski stays, the other freshman for the Redhawks.
Friedel's in.
Yep.
She's with the ball now. And fouled along the way.
Trzynski with the feed down to the corner to Johannes. She's going to shoot two. Wholesale changes for the Foresters. I wanted to sit here, Jason, and I wanted to hear you say all 5 of those names really quick.
Okay, we'll get to them. Yeah, we'll get to them. Krista Dulu back in. So is Crecilius. Kriya Bantlon.
Yep. Knowles.
Got Knowles is back in and Ariana Ferreira Toralba. All your starters back in. And now a held ball possession will stay with Ripon.
Ripon bench took exception to the Lake Forest player just came in and just pushing the Ripon player on the floor to get a better grab of the ball. Yeah.
Now the inbounds. Was there a foul?
Well, I didn't see one indicated. You know, they blew the whistle, but I didn't see a foul called.
They got to check the book on where the possession arrow was. Was it maybe labeled wrong?
That's a good guess. If their recollection disagrees with what they're seeing, they might want to confirm that, get it correct.
Jody's got it down there, right? There we go. Now the arrow will change. And Ripon basketball.
They are going to reverse it. They surmised that the possession arrow, in fact, was incorrect, and so it stays with the Redhawks.
To be noted, we had it right all the way along.
You did. I wasn't on it. You were.
Trzynski looking to feed inside. Johannes, right side of the lane, puts it up. Basket no good. She'll go to the stripe.
Just came from there.
Peyton Knowles, that's her fourth personal. So I'll tell you about Ripon's scoring so far.
Yes.
A quiet 18 from Hallie Van Horn.
Yeah, and probably got 10 of those before you could even, they were all breakaway layups.
Rebounded by Buwalda. She'll set it up on the jumper. No good. Pulled out of there. Johannes will go back up, fight for it off the glass, and good for two.
Very smooth, very matter of fact by Johannes.
Anna Farney with 14, Tempest with 10. Tempest needs one more rebound. I don't think she'll get it.
No.
But for the
double-double. That's okay. They're, what was it, maybe their first game of the year, she didn't have double. She was 9-9 out on the West Coast in the state of Washington. That was the freshman Nelson had 19 to lead everybody in scoring her first collegiate basketball game.
Free throw missed by Knowles, and the second attempt on the way for the Foresters. And that one won't go either.
Yeah, I talked about that earlier where the free throw shooting for Lake Forest is in the low 60 percentile.
Jumper from Friedel is going to hit off the back of the iron. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Foresters and Ripon basketball. Presley Buwalda will inbounds. Up top, Friedel. Back outside of this. Working that zone. No, they're on switching up, huh?
Yeah. Nice.
Good scoop there. Johannes too hard on the layup. Gets her rebound. Ripon will reset. Friedel again. Jumper. Good.
She's got
Maddie
a pretty,
Friedel.
very nice soft shot.
Patient. Knowles will get the inbounds pass, and here's the attempt for three. That won't go. Trzynski. Yeah, see, they let that go kind of a little bit. Now they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, because Trzynski's thinking like, wow, is this legal? Is this what they're going to let go in college basketball? The wrist is part of the ball.
Maggie Glaus back in. Alexis Joyner for Ripon. Skylar Thompson, freshman from Jeffersonville, Indiana, in for Lake Forest. (74-28) lead. Shot on the way is no good. Rebounds. Going out to Ripon and one.
And going back to the line again.
Molly Johannes.
Clean and house.
Johannes will go to the line for one.
Men will be following a little less than a half hour after this conclusion of this game. And look for a real spirited game there.
Free throw, good.
Ripon men are going to try to improve to another win here after that upset Saturday over last year's champion, Illinois College men, as that bounce pass got through the offensive player's hands into the defense.
Marty, you have the opportunity to be on the call for 2 games in the last 2 days with a lead of 50 or more.
Huh.
Did the high school girls game last night. They won big.
That's right.
77-24.
Yeah,
Shot on the way.
And it's the good guys in both of those instances.
Hoff, no good. Rebounded out. Ripon will get another chance to do it.
Good take here.
Honest will go in. That won't go. Rebounded out to the Foresters. Oh, good move from Davidson. Lost the dribble, got it back. Emma Hart at the top.
Skip pass.
Good move on the attack, put up. 14, fouls 14. Nope, they called Klaus, my bad.
I'm a little surprised with that call on the assessment of who did the fouling.
Free throw is no good for Annika Kinnear. Second one on the way. Kinnear, good. I don't think I mentioned, I always like to get the home city in, right?
Yes.
Lake Mary, Florida for Annika.
Oh, I'll guarantee it's a little bit more comfortable outside and down there.
We're looking at a solid 9 degrees right now, Rip City.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
Johannes over to the side. Trzynski good for 2.
Nice to see. I'll bet you that's her first points, too, of her collegiate career, I'm guessing. Trzynski.
We'll go to the outside edge this time.
Okay.
Kinnear.
Quick 3 right there. Kind of looked at Johannes for Ripon like I'm looking to pass. It's kind of a sneaky 3.
You were
Smart
right on
play.
the points from Sarah Trzynski, her first of the season. And a timeout substitution.
All right, we're going to see a few more players that we have not seen hit the court. The one Alex Stricker.
Freshman from Sheboygan.
Yeah, I believe, given that knee situation, that this is her first collegiate floor time.
Kylie Emblad also in for Ripon.
Yep.
And I saw someone else check it in. I haven't got there yet. I'll get there.
Down here in the corner.
Yep.
Right here, 25.
Yeah, I got Kylie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Emblad, yeah.
Yep.
Hoffa on the edge, shot from mid-range. That'll fall short. Coming on the other side. Shot
Got a
is
piece
blocked.
of that. Yeah. Guess who that was? Alex Stricker. They're going to get a foul away from the ball. Hoffa fighting out for position with Sarah Mills. And they called it on the Redhawk player, Hoffa.
First personal.
Mills is from Paris.
Illinois.
Oh. So, no Eiffel Tower.
Or is there? You don't know that.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you been there?
No, it could be a giant windmill.
Waldo will walk it up. Look for the screen at the top from Hoffa and get it. She'll direct. 2:54. Stricker in the corner. Back to Hoffa. And Black. Blocked that time and shot on the way. Oh, thought I was going to hang on the wire up there too. But
Yeah.
did not. Kinnear back into the ball game.
This is anytime a coach in football and volleyball and basketball, anytime you get quality minutes, it gives you a chance instead of practice setting in a game setting to see these players that don't get floor time. Really, what can they do? Because a game in practice, I don't care if they're scrimmaging every day, it's different than the real deal.
Jamie Springstead for 3.
Good find.
Hoffa.
Oh, she lost her balance going down that lane line.
Now we need some help. Stricker will look inside. Find Glaus. 9 on the shot clock. Gets picked by Springstead.
Yeah, Springstead, nice steal.
Kinnear. Good defense standing in there by Alex Stricker.
Yeah, speaking of Alex, we're going to have 3 Alexes on the men's Lake Forest team in the next game.
Okay.
3 Alexes.
Riley, our producer, reminding me we're coming up to the 90-second mark here. We're at 92 seconds right now. He did give me a time check at 100 seconds just to be safe. Appreciate that tremendously.
He never takes, he doesn't take any time off. He's on his game.
Nadia Hoffa at the free throw line.
Not even for a second does he take time off.
Free throw is good for Hoffa. Sophomore from Coloma.
Coloma, potato country.
West.
Orida has a big plant up there. I used to think milk truck drivers were crazy. These potato truck drivers, I turned around. I just started going the other direction when that truck was coming at me.
Did I ever have Marty talking about a potato truck driver on my basketball bingo card for this year? I did not, but here we are. When you're up 81-35, we got to talk about something. I can give you some stats
Coloma.
if you want.
Yeah, you can get stats, or we can talk about Orida.
Either or.
We'll go with stats.
Okay. Ripon 33 of 72 shooting, 46%. Springstead at the free throw line. First attempt is good. And Lake Forest 26%. 15 of 55 now. And one more. Marty, if you were to guess.
Yes.
How many rebounds do you think Ripon has in this game currently?
I'm going to say, this is a big number. I'm going to say 55.
You're 5 short, 60.
Wow. No, you have, if you have 40 rebounds in a game, you've been focusing on the glass. And that's the difference of the game.
Right.
I mean, if I had to pick one stat, the rebounding has set the table for everything else.
So if that shot clock violation is there. Now, you're talking about even. Defensive rebounds 31, offensive rebounds 29. That's if my math serves me right.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, right. But just to have, when you dominate the offensive glass, oh my. Because you're going to see those in that stat where you'll see second chance points. Ripon's number is going to be big.
Peyton Davidson with the 2. Rebecca Christodoulou leading the team for Lake Forest with 13. Davidson with 11-8 from Jamie Springstead.
And Christodoulou, she averages 19, just to give you an idea there. She is the leading scorer.
Too.
Right, with that shot to the face.
So the Redhawks will come away with a big victory here today as they improve on the season to 11-4 and 5-1 in the Midwest Conference as they knock off Lake Forest 81-40. We'll take a quick break and come back with the men's game in just a little bit. Ripon College basketball.